Everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a one-page layout using the new Evergreen collection from Close to My Heart. I am actually going to be scrap lifting a layout from the current catalog, and in the catalog they use silver bells, the other new collection, but I am going to be using the Evergreen collection. So I decided to use the gray plaid paper for my background, and then use this toffee paper and cut it down a little bit for kind of the main focus. Looking at it now, I realize I probably could have figured out how to gut that gray plaid paper, but I did not. And now I'm kind of bummed I did, but I think I did buy extra paper from this collection. And I think the mix-in paper pack matches really well. So I'm going to place that toffee paper, and then I'm going to be using the, I think it's sage paper here. At first I was going to use the busier side, the opposite side of this, but decided because it was an outdoor layout that I would use kind of the greenery side instead, and I felt like it was a little less busy. I'm going to add this zip strip to the bottom and then go find the paper that has the matching one and cut that and actually place that at the top of that paper as well. So I am going to be using two photos. These are both photos, it must have been from 2020 or like January 2021. And these are photos I was sent from school, from my kids' teachers. So they're out on the playground playing in the snow. And one is portrait, one is landscape. And in the layout that I am scrap lifting, I think they actually have the landscape one on the bottom and they're journaling on top. I decided to switch it and move the landscape photo to the top and do my journaling underneath of it. So I did want my photos to pop out off the page, and if you've been watching, you know I do this pretty much with every single layout where I back my photos at least once. I feel like that white, or I believe this is French vanilla, I feel like just that strip around the photo makes it pop so much more than if the photo was just on the layout itself. With this one though, I did decide to double back, which is something I do often as well, and brought in that pine color. And again, now having that contrast with that dark pine and that French vanilla, I feel like it just even draws your eye into those photos even more. So this is how I'm going to have my photos laid out. I needed to now kind of figure out how to embellish the layout, which I struggled with. I have plans, and I mentioned this with the other layout I made using Evergreen, but I have plans to scrap lift a layout using the Evergreen collection from the catalog as well. And in that one, they do like a strip down the page of all the snowflake stickers. And so I really should do that one to know what I have left over. Because I think that's why I've been struggling on embellishing, because I don't want to use those all up because I want to make that layout with them all. So I did bring out some of the snowflakes from the embellishment pack, and then thought maybe I would use a pine cone. There are kind of some sprigs here that I thought I would kind of layer behind the pine cone, and decided to blend those with my pine ink just to give them a little bit of color and kind of, I don't know, help them show up a little bit more as well. I really actually am enjoying how the one sheet of die cuts is, I'm thinking it's French vanilla. I think that's the color in the collection. Because you can customize it to whatever you want. So say you aren't even using this collection, you could color some of them, just throwing colors out, pink, orange, whatever colors you're using in your collection, you can blend and customize those die cuts. The snowflakes, there's hearts, that kind of thing. There was a stamp I did on my last one, and I blended that one with sage and pine as well. So now that I have those blended, I was trying to figure out how they layer the pine cones, I guess. Because there's holes in the pine cones, the sprigs are visible through the pine cone, and I didn't love that. So I really had to kind of figure out now what to do with that pine cone and the sprigs. So instead of the pine cone, I decided to add a journaling sticker and kind of play from there. I did leave the sprigs or the greenery behind that, and they overlap my photo a little bit. And then I did commit to the top as well with those snowflakes at the top and then that sticker. And now, again, just kind of trying to figure out what to do and how to embellish. So I decided to add a snowflake where those two sprigs come together. And what I'm doing to the middle of my snowflakes, I did this on the last layout as well. I have the Silver Bells dots. They are, I think there's like a brown and a dark gray. I don't know the exact colors. And then a white glitter. They're glitter dots. And so I've been adding those to the middle of the snowflakes just to give it kind of a different feel, I guess some dimension, different colors there. So now to the bottom right, I've added kind of a title sticker, Cold Hands Warm Heart. That's off the sticker sheet. And then tucked the pine cone underneath that. And then just kind of playing around now as well. So I added the snowflake at the bottom, this phrase sticker under there. And I think they're, yeah, kind of like those small, they're almost like stars instead of snowflakes. Sprinkled a couple of those in that cluster at the bottom. Thought I was going to be done, and actually, I believe I shut off the camera. I thought I was done with the layout after I I guess I didn't commit to that pine cone yet. One thing with these stickers, they are very sticky. So once you place them, it is very hard to kind of get them back up. So just a tip for the Close to My Heart stickers. The tacky side is very, very sticky. So this is when I thought I was done, but I didn't love the top. And so instead, I actually shut the camera off and then went to find my winter stamps and found one where it says Winter Wonderland and thought that would be a great title. And so I, again, am using the pine color and adding the Winter Wonderland stamp right to that brown paper. So it doesn't necessarily look like pine from here, just because it is that kind of darker paper. It's not on white. And then I added the burr down at the bottom just to kind of draw your eye down as well. But because I added that, I think I decide to add another snowflake to the top, just to kind of even that out. And then I might do this off camera as well. I add another one to, nope, I add it just now. I add another one to the bottom cluster. And I just felt like that kind of helped finish off the layout a little bit better. Kind of close off the top and the bottom, so to speak. So I hope you guys enjoyed this layout. I will link the collection down below for you. So definitely get your hands on this one. I think it'll sell out quickly, but I hope you'd enjoy it, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.